Let us start the first throw round. Can we have the fighter from Sango, blue corner?
All right, making his way into the cage, Prashant Jha, 27 years old, 9-2 amateur record with a 1-1 pro record, fighting out of Guerrilla Fight Academy.
He has spent 2 months in Thailand for this training camp, and of course he has trained in Muay Thai rigorously, so we can expect some more polished striking out of Prashant Jha, I'm sorry.
And to add to its accolades, in the last 2 months, he got a win in Thailand.
He talked about how he learned patience from his loss, right? Like these fighters, even though sometimes they take bad losses, it helps them move ahead in their career. They learn what to do, what not to do, how to approach a particular fight, and he's going to definitely need it today. Here he is, flanked by his teammates from Guerrilla Fight Academy with the final instructions from the referees before Prashant Jha steps into the cage to take on Chourajit Laishram.
He is a man on a mission. He's looking for redemption. Let's see if he gets it.
He had his last loss to Laishram.
Yeah, he fought Laishram
and the only thing that he had learned from the last fight is he needs to have a little bit of patience, understand, make moves according to the game.
Yeah, and he fought a guy in Jeko who's an incredibly talented fighter and still took him to I think the second round, if not, and he got hit with a body shot and sort of that's what finished the night for him. And Jeko is a killer. But I'd like to see what Prashant Jha does against Chourajit here. There he is, making his way into the cage.
He looks calm, composed, and is a positive mood.
He definitely looks very, very relaxed. And now, back to Cargo in the cage.
All eyes on the screen. Can we have a fighter from the red corner?
Alright, making his way into the cage in the red corner. We've got a killer in Chourajit Laishram. Trains out of the famed Warriors Cove Academy in Gurgaon under head coaches Ashwin Hoon and Mohit Chauhan. Mohit Chawla, I'm so sorry. Look at the guy, he's jacked.
Jacked, absolutely jacked.
And not to mention that he's a recently promoted purple belt, so he's going to be looking up to show off his ground skills. If anything, if you're a purple belt from Warriors Cove, you know your ground game is going to be good. Like those guys prepare their fighters for war.
And he is a very dangerous fighter on the feet as well.
Yeah.
He has proven in the past with the striking exchanges that he has had in the past. And again, a familiar opponent in Prashant Jha. Will be interesting to see how he goes on to perform in this fight, knowing that he's a fighter that he has already defeated, but he can't take him lightly.
Yeah, exactly. Like rematches sometimes can be tough, and it'd be interesting to see how Chourajit deals with an improved version of Prashant.
Last couple of fights, Chourajit has been damaging everything on his way.
Yeah, he's a killer. This kid is an animal.
Another thing that we have to take into account is the last fight that they had was an all-striking MMA bout.
Yeah,
there was no grappling involved, so this could be very different.
Yeah, especially with a guy with a purple belt training under Warriors Cove. You never know what's going to happen in there. Here he is making his way, unorthodox way into the cage. The Manipuri killer, Chourajit Laishram.
Took everyone by surprise with that entry.
And now, back to Cargo in the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first pro bout of the evening. This is a grudge match. Now, fighting out of Sango in a blue corner from Gorilla Combat Assam, fighting in bantamweight category. A grudge match fighter fighting for redemption. Now, trying to make this even. This is none other than Prashant Jha! And fighting out of Criminal Spirit Red Corner from Warriors Club Gym, Gurgaon, Haryana, fighting in bantamweight category, defeated in once, willing to do it again, hammering the final, nailing the coffin. It is Chourajit Laishram.
Here we go, Chourajit Laishram taking on Prashant Jha in a grudge match.
Now this is the point of, is it going to be a point of redemption, or can Chourajit establish his dominance once again?
We'll see in just a moment, guys, just a moment.
Both the fighters, they look locked in, they look relaxed. And here we go, round one. Prashant Jha with a southpaw stance. Laishram switching stances in between the fight.
Right there, the takedown, Prashant Jha defends it.
There was a good knee to the body by Prashant Jha.
Nice hip toss, but you see that overhook kind of saved him. But Chourajit, an added layer of takedowns, now ends up in Prashant's guard. It's both early in the fight here. They're going to land some damage. Again, guys, just to remind you, this is a professional bout, so guys will be able to throw elbows here. And he just dumps him on his head, right next to the cage.
There was sheer strength by Chourajit Laishram.
I do like what Prashant is doing with the butterfly hooks, though. He's going to get his foot in the hips.
Create some separation and try and get up.
Yes, exactly. Create some separation, try to get up. But Chourajit is heavy on the hips as well. He's got heavy hips. Looking to lay on Prashant and deliver a beating from the top. They're right in front of us here, the commentary booth. A grueling, grinding style of fight from Chourajit, who's now laying down some damage on Prashant. He's got a nice knee shield on him. He needs to get on his elbow, shift his hips, and he's already on his way up here.
Both the fighters staying calm in these grappling exchanges.
What you're noticing here, see, like from the previous semi-pro fights, guys are now quickly getting up. Like they know the technique needed to cage walk, how to use their backs.
Yes, absolutely. Their ability to get up is pretty much way more evident as compared to the semi-pro fighters.
Of course, but Chourajit Laishram, being the animal that he is, puts Prashant Jha right back where he belongs, on the ground. Prashant is doing a really good job in controlling Chourajit's left arm, though. He's grabbing onto that wrist, preventing any sort of extra damage. But Chourajit, being a purple belt, is smart.
Being
He's
smart.
got that arm isolated, Prashant
Being
Jha.
smart.
He's got a bit of an omoplata here. He needs to shift Chourajit's right arm back.
Laishram needs to be careful. He's got his arm isolated.
He needs to move it towards his left side, and he's almost there.
Prashant Jha got a win by a leg hook once. Can he go once again against Chourajit?
Nice work by Prashant to just stifle Chourajit here. But Chourajit, wise to the situation, gets his arm out.
Chourajit now comes to a position where he can get a armbar at the same time, and
nice shots by Chourajit here. Really punishing Prashant for that. He's got his left leg weaved over Prashant's left leg, and he can actually use that to try and take him down. Let's see what he does here. Prashant doing the right thing, stripping the grip. As soon as he does that, he should step back into Chourajit, get an overhook, and then work for an underhook from there. But Chourajit just brute strength takes him down right again. Oh, beautiful elbows. This is what separates the pros from the semi-pros. He's got one hook in, he's looking to take his back.
Those were some 12 to 6 elbows, which are, by the way, legal now.
Of course. He's got his second hook in, looking to establish control.
Prashant Jha has to be careful here, not giving out his neck.
Really careful. I really like the fact that he's controlling Prashant's left arm as well. Lets him go to land some serious damage. Another elbow.
nasty elbows.
All Chourajit, Laishram, round 1.
Yeah, all Chourajit right now. This is nasty.
Some nasty blows.
So much pressure from Chourajit.
Oh, is it under? I think it's across the face.
It's almost
Can't
there.
really tell from this
He's
angle.
almost there. I think he's got it under. He's got it under the jaw. He might just be looking to crush his jaw.
Oh, he got
This is a beating by Chourajit Laishram.
Chourajit dominating the fight so far. Oh, I think it's under. I think he's got it.
He's almost got it. He doesn't have it yet. He's got to sink. He's got to get that left arm behind Prashant's head, and then he can really start squeezing. And he's working towards it.
Prashant is in a very difficult position, and
10 seconds to go.
he just needs to hold on.
Yeah, he needs to hold on for 10 seconds.
A few more
10
seconds.
seconds.
Beautiful work by Prashant, attacking the top arm to prevent
That's
the
it.
choke.
Saved by the bell. Chourajit Laishram dominated that first round.
Dominance.
Yeah, that was a really dominant first round. But I'm impressed by Prashant Jha's submission defense. Chourajit pretty much had that choke locked in, and Prashant was smart. Fought the non-choking hand, pulled that out, made sure that he couldn't get a proper grip on it.
And
Good work by Prashant.
Prashant seems to be very shocked by his grappling skills, how superior Chourajit's grappling skills as compared to him.
That was a nice takedown, just pure power by Chourajit. And you can see here, he's landing some serious damage. Those punches are getting through some of them, yeah? That was another one. Beautiful mat return by Chourajit. Yeah, he's got both hooks in and he's just laying on. This is what I'm talking about. He gets the top hand.
He was very close on getting that rear naked choke.
He was smart enough to peel off the top hand so that he couldn't choke him correctly. Great work by Prashant in defending, but that was all Chourajit Laishram in round number 1.
Prashant has to do something significant in order to take things around, turn things around, I'm sorry. More than anything, I think he has to gain Chourajit Laishram's respect.
Yeah, he's got to pop him on the feet and really sort of make him rethink a takedown strategy. Oh, that was a nice right hand. Oh, beautiful. Hey, look, it's done. It's done.
Like he's done.
It's done.
He's done.
He's done.
Chourajit Laishram. What a performance.
They went to the temple.
And
Beautiful, beautiful work.
backflip by Chourajit.
A dominating performance by Chourajit Laishram. Finished his opponent in Prashant Jha in 2 rounds.
Early in the second round.
Wow.
Caught him with a beautiful right hand and just sat him down and just went to work.
Temple, I believe.
Yeah. Might have been the jaw even. Like, we'll check it out on the replay.
I mean, the way Chourajit fights, it's very difficult to, defeat them with skills.
No, and these Manipuri kids, man, they've got something about them, dude. I don't know what it is. They're just animals, savages, and they compete that way as well.
We saw Jeko, we saw Lakhan, now
Look
we
at
have
that,
seen
boom!
Chourajit.
Right on the side of the head. And then just went to work on him. Stood his ground, planted his feet, and launched a power shot right at Prashant Jha's head.
That's what happens. Your domination on the ground just makes you a more effective striker.
Yeah, exactly.
And just with the backflip, the dominance has been established once again.
Beautiful work, beautiful win by Prashant Jha, and a great show of sportsmanship by both guys. Dominated the first round, moved on to the second, and TKO'd his opponent.
Somewhere when you fight like that in a mixed martial art fight, I feel like the strength.
Yeah,
Always.
Of course.
What do you do against the guy who's coming with brute force?
And now, to Cargo in the cage.
Hats off to Prashant though.
Yeah, he tried his best, man. He tried his best. And now to Cargo in the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, a 2-year fight between warriors, heat steaming out of bodies. This is the official result for the first pro bout. Winner by knockout on round 2, 13 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, is from 13-ounce spirit, Chourajit Laishram.
These guys from Manipur, man, they've got something about them. There's something in the water there. These guys are just coming out like producing kick ass, like high-level fighters.
Man, what a phenomenal performance by
Phenomenal
Chourajit
performance.
Laishram.